guys, Roberto Jones here, and that was way too energetic. Let's try that again.
Hey guys, Roberto Jones here, and today we are doing the first episode of our miniseries, Cartoon Network Eras. Eras. Do you really have to chew that chip?
No.
Okay, he's eating something other than a chip. So, in this very first episode of Cartoon Network Eras, we're going to be talking about the Checkerboard era, also known as...
Stupid.
No, the...
Useless.
The Cohen era, named after its founder and president at the time, Betty Cohen. So, let me break it down for you. The Checkerboard era was the first Cartoon Network era. That's why this is the first episode. It began at the launch October 1st, 1992, and ended July 15th, 1997, when the Powerhouse era came into play. Next episode. Fans called this era the Checkerboard era because of the logo of Cartoon Network. Yeah, well, I mean, they had the logo through Powerhouse too, so... But that's not just it. There was also bumpers from this era featuring a checkerboard layout. So, The Checkerboard era is known for its lineup. Back when Cartoon Network launched, they only based their programming off of Hanna-Barbera, MGM, and Warner Brothers cartoons from the 20s through the 50s. So they kind of did that for like 1 year until they started doing original series. One of them being The Moxy Show from 1993.
¿Está encendido esto? ¿Lo está? Hola. Hey. Hola.
I'm sorry, I could only find the Spanish dub of this show. It's a very rare one. So yes, we got The Moxy Show, and now, the year after that, 1994, Cartoon Network brought us late night television. Wasn't Adult Swim yet, that's next episode. But we did get the adult television show, Space Ghost Coast to Coast. It was a spin-off of the 1960s Hanna-Barbera cartoon, Space Ghost. Yeah. So basically, let's have a nice overview, if you will. Cartoon Network started just with plain Hanna-Barbera, MGM, and Warner Brothers cartoons. And then they started branching off into original series, which led to 2 great shows. Now, what could possibly happen next? What a cartoon! I'm sorry, could you please say that again? What a cartoon! Oh, God. What a cartoon. 3 words. What a cartoon. I'm stalling. Okay, the What a Cartoon Show. This was an animation shorts project created by Frederator's own Fred Seibert to put on Cartoon Network so they could get new shows onto the network. It was originally 48 shorts, and they kind of mirrored the structure of a theatrical cartoon, with each being based on an original storyboard. Now, what did this series contribute to Cartoon Network? Long list, but Dexter's Lab, Johnny Bravo, Cow and Chicken, I Am Weasel, the Powerpuff Girls, and Courage the Freaking Cowardly Dog. Stupid dog. First of all, Dexter's Lab? If you don't know what Dexter's Lab is and you're not an animation person, I'd get right on that. Dexter's Lab is this great show. I'm not going to tell you what Dexter's Lab is. Take a look. Then there's, of course, Johnny Bravo. Hey, baby. You want to see my nipple? And, of course, there was also Mama Had the Chicken.
Mama had a cow.
Her dad was proud. He didn't care how. Cow and Chicken. Okay, not the best cartoon from the time, but, you know. All right. I Am Weasel. Crappy show. PPG. Origin now. Makes me want my birth canal. And Courage the Cowardly Dog, too. So with Hanna-Barbera out of the way, where were they going to put those cartoons? Answer is simple.
This is Boomerang from Cartoon Network.
Even though Channel Boomerang came about during the Powerhouse era, next episode, the Boomerang block has been there from the start, and it still remains to air the original cartoons? No? Just Teen Titans Go? Alright. But if you stick around for the Powerhouse era video next week, you will learn of the Boomerang block's downfall and the channel's downfall. There's really not anything going on with Boomerang right now, to be honest. They're like the Nicktoons of Cartoon Network. We never really needed the channel, but I still end up watching it at midnight every Wednesday. The worst part about Boomerang now is that it's not in HD. Those poor liberals. Oh yeah, there was also 2 stupid dogs. Stupid dog. Also, let's go through the president of Cartoon Network, Betty Cohen. That sounded wrong. Well, nope, she was the founder and original president of Cartoon Network from 92 to 01. So she even lasted a little bit through the Powerhouse era as well. Well, she's moved on to bigger and better things, becoming the CEO of Lifetime Television, maker of classics such as Married at First Sight, Lifetime Movie Club, Kickin' It to Florida, and Little Women Atlanta. Cohen's favorite Cartoon Network show is Dexter's Lab. Of all the things that you would pick, you'd pick Dexter's freaking Lab? I think she's the reason why they got rebooted. But the greatest thing, in my opinion, to happen during the Checkerboard era was one of the last things that actually happened. And it was a bit of a surprise, too.
This broadcast is intended solely for the enjoyment of all audiences. Any rebroadcast, broadcast, or retransmission without express written consent of Tsunami and Cartoon Network is strictly prohibited.
The Thundercats now continue on Cartoon Network.
Toon Freakin' Army, an action animation block that aired during the afternoon of Cartoon Network, starting in 1997, literally months before the Powerhouse era came into play. The first host of Toonami was this guy Moltar, which was actually the main villain in Space Ghost Coast to Coast, as I previously stated. He hosted the block from March 17th, 1997 to July 9th, 1999. After Moltar stepped down as host, they got a new animated host, Tom, the robot, and captain of the ship. He was kind of actually the reason Toonami went down, because they kept rebooting Tom until to the point where he looked so ugly that Toonami died. But it's brought back and now it's for Adult Swim, so that's pretty awesome. Toonami! So guys, that's pretty much it for the Checkerboard era. Those are all the achievements and great shows and programming blocks that aired and came about during the Checkerboard era of Cartoon Network. The very first era, I should add, also known as the Betty Cohen era. Very, 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 very awesome! Okay, I've been working on this for like 2 months. I've been working on this episode for 2 months, and I don't know how long it's going to take to do episode 2. All I know is that it will happen soon. Please, just trust me. Thank you, guys. And I'll see y'all around. Berto Jones out.